everybody. Today is another session of our Excel course, and we are going to talk about conditional formatting. Very handy tool, very useful, very practical, very pragmatic, and very popular indeed in the industry. Let's talk about the structure of this session. Well, first we are going to define conditional formatting, and then we are going to talk about conditional formatting in Excel 2016. I mean, the Mac version that I have is not very different to the previous versions of Excel, and we are going to explain it on a toy example, on a fabricated example, very small size example, in order to make it clear what is conditional formatting. And in the third step, I'm going to talk about the built-in formatting and built-in conditions, as well as custom formatting and custom conditions or rules. And the combination of them will provide us different tasks. Indeed, in 4 steps, I'm going to explain them. I'm going to show you how to deal with them. And this is one of the things that make this course exceptional to the videos, at least to the ones that I've checked on YouTube, because they jump on conditional formatting normally after a very short introduction, and then some of them solve like 50 examples, some of them just focus on 1 or 2 examples without giving you the big picture. I love big pictures, I love the structures, and then going zoom in into the different parts of the structure. So you have to have the big picture. If you lose the big picture, then it's very hard to grasp the story. But anyway, I admit and I believe that different students, different learners have their own learning styles. So maybe this one, the one that I'm recording, is not your type, or maybe it is your type. And in the fourth step, we are going to talk about common situations to handle. So let's go to the definition. Okay, conditional formatting. Well, it has 2 parts. The title has 2 parts, 2 words: conditional and formatting. And about the formatting, you know about the formatting from previous sessions. So let's go to the toy example. In our toy example, we have 2 columns: student number. I have 14 students in one of my classes, and number of attendances. Okay, these are the number of times that these students appear in the class. So student 5 never appeared there, and student 13 appeared in all the classes. So the maximum number is 10, and the minimum definitely is 0. And the formatting. What is the formatting? So sometimes you can do some formatting. I mean, about the change of height, or width of the column, or coloring this, or changing the color of the font, or color of the background, or adding some border to one specific cell. All of these are formatting, but I wanted to focus on the most necessary and related ones related to our topic. So if you right click on this one of these cells and go to the format cell, here we have number, alignment, font, border, and field. These 3 are very important. Why? Because in the field right now, the background color, there's no color, but let's give it a color. Okay, a bit dirty orange one. And then on the font, let's change the color of the font, so make it very vivid orange. Okay, and then click OK. So now this cell has a different color. But what's the point of the color? What is the usage of color? What is the benefit of it? Indeed, let's assume that student number 1 is my favorite student. As a teacher, some of these students are favorites. I mean, they are very studious, they are very creative, they do some extra things, and they care in the class. They do not speak during the class. And so these things, all these virtues indeed, make one student a favorite one. Or maybe this student, have this student has done a project, extra thing related to the class, even though he couldn't attend 3 sessions. Or maybe this student couldn't attend three sessions, and these are justifiable. The excuse for these 3 sessions is something related to health, a medical issue, or something like that. So it's different to the other student. Anyway, come out of the details of the example. I gave this cell a specific color in order to make it different to others, in order to stand it far from the crowd, in order to um, make it outstanding in the meaning of exceptional, not good or bad, just exceptional is an exception. So this is an extra information, this is a meta information, this is a metadata that I'm adding to this data set. Now this data set has something else rather than just the numbers that we had before. And making one cell exceptional, or making one row exceptional, so we can extend this formatting to also student number, making one or two rows. So let me also give it to the student number 12 who attended all the classes. So these two students, now there are, we have some extra information about the student 1 and the student 12, and also their number of attendances. Okay, these colors have been added based on one or several conditions. So as I told you, maybe these two students gave me, as a teacher of this class, some extra projects, some extra assignments, some extra things on the assignment. They may ask very good questions during the session. So this is something extra. And this is the condition. So first, a condition must be met, and then for those rows or columns or cells that they had met this condition, we give this mark, we give this mark to those cells, to those rows. So let's come back to the first worksheet. We have conditional formatting. The formatting is the color, or in the simplest form is the color. We're going to see that there are more things rather than just colors. And then we have conditions, the rules that they are either true or false. And if they are true, if the rule is true, if the student has given one extra assignment, then this is a rule, giving one extra assignment. And if it's true, then the condition must be applied to the format of that cell or that row. So let's go to work really on that toy set after defining the conditional formatting. Okay, you know this, and I'm going to clean it. Okay, also this one, you could double click on this brush in order to apply it to the several parts of this data set. So I wanted to know that even though we have only 14 students, I wanted to know that who are the top 5% students from the point of view of the attendance to the class. Okay, so in the home ribbon, let's go to the conditional formatting, and let's have a look, quick look, a glance at the icon. Okay, we have colors, we have different bars also, and also we have the sign of inequality. So this is the rule, and this is the formatting. So this is the conditional formatting in one very intelligent and beautiful icon. Okay, let's click on it, and here we have highlighted cells rules. Okay, greater than, less than, between, equal to, text that contain a data carrying duplicate values, and then we have top bottom rules. So these are all about rules, and then we have bars, we have color scales, and icon scales. So there are different things here, and then in the last section, let me talk about it now. It's a new rule, so it's a custom rule. These are not custom rules. These are, let's call them built-in rules. Okay, the rules that are very common from the aspect of usage, that Excel has embedded these rules into the Excel, so you do not need to define it from the scratch. So let's go to the top bottom rules. I mean, you have to there is no time and there is no reason to explain each of them one by one to you, to any audience. I mean, this is your duty in order to learn Excel, to catch the idea, and then go and learn it, deeply learn it by trial and error. So as I said, I wanted top 5%. This is top 10%. Let's try it. Okay, top 10%. So the style is classic, and we want the format only on the top or bottom rank values. Yes, you can play with it. Okay, format only cells that contain format only top or bottom ranked values, format only values that are above or below average. But we want this one, do not change it. And the style, we have two color scales, data bars, icon sets. The classic one is enough for us. And here, I prefer the green fill with dark green text because we are talking about something good and I feel good about green color. And then top how many percent? Okay, this is percent, top 5% as I talked, or we can put it 10%. There's no problem about it, or maybe 20%. Let's put it in 20% because we have very few observations, so 20% may be better. And then click OK to see what's going on. Okay, now the difference is we have some formatting here. So three cells, as you can see, now they have this green, light green fill, and the color of the font also has been changed to dark green. So what does it mean? These are the top 20% students in the list if you sort the list based on the attendance. Okay, so let's sort it, and then let's expand the selection because we want to also sort the student number column. Okay, the top three ones are the top 20% of our class. Our class has only 14 students. And these top three, students number 12, 6, and 13, they attended in orderly 10, 9, and 9 sessions. Okay, and two of them missed one sessions each, and one of them never missed any session. So now we have some extra information on our previous data set. And what is this extra information? Well, these are the top 20% of students. So let's think that you are a teacher and you are going to give some bonus marks to the students who attend to attend more than others. But how many students? Top 10% or top 5% or top 20%, doesn't matter. Based on our example, here is top 20%. Now I have this idea that who are these students and how many sessions they have attended, they have appeared to our class. Okay, so this is the conditional formatting in the toy example. Now let's go and talk about all the combinations of capabilities of Excel that you may encounter.